Hi my lovely viewers, I hope you all are doing good and thank you so much for tuning in. I know I'm late for this video. I promise you guys that I will going to upload this video as soon as I can, but guys, believe me, life is pretty hectic right now, but still, I'm doing my best. I hope you guys will understand that. And in this video, what I have done is that I know that it is not possible to go meet to every individual department to talk about their department or to talk about Sikkim University, right? But what I have done is that I have met few people and I have talked with them about their department, about the procedure of getting PhD and the procedure of getting admission in PhD, MPhil and Masters. I have also included the hostel life and how hard it is to get rented rooms in Sikkim, and again the PG life as well. I have also talked with one of the professors from Sikkim University, so I hope you guys will going to enjoy it. I have segregated the videos accordingly, so please do watch this video till the end and do let me know how you like the video in the comment box below. So now without wasting any further ado, let's get started.
Hi guys, I have a very special guest here with me, Dr. Sudarshan Tamang, and he's from Department of Chemistry and he's an assistant professor in Sikkim University. So welcome sir.
Thank you.
And yes sir, kindly say a few words about SU Life.
Sikkim University, actually, it's a central university, and any central university is formed based on a law, an act. Sikkim University Act was passed in 2006, and in 7 it was formed here. The first vice chancellor was Professor Mahendra B. Lama from JNU. So they hired some buildings and established in 2008 4 departments. So currently we have about 33 departments. We have 6 schools, and all these schools, they provide PhD, master's degree, and some departments also offer certificate course or diploma.
course, So kindly highlight few points about what are the criteria to get admission in masters, like overall, because I think that every department have to follow the same rule in order to get the master's students, right?
Yes, exactly, because university, there's one common rule, and the rule is that I can't say this is the fixed rule, because every year it changes. Last year they had to sit for entrance exams, and also some percentage was based on how much they obtained in their bachelor's degree. So this year, because of COVID, we couldn't ask them to sit for the entrance exam. So it was purely based on their percentage in BSc. So it depends every year. So anyone who is trying to get into Sikkim University, they have to first read prospectus every year. It changes because every year the admission committee changes, the rules change, situation changes. See, 2019 was different, 2020 was like totally no one had imagined, right? Everything changed. So they have to check the prospectus.
So they have to go through the prospectus, right? So, and you have to go via website, right?
Exactly.
Regularly. Okay. So sir, do you have any last words to say to the viewers that who wants to join Sikkim University, that what are the things that they need to know and what are the things that they need to be aware of, anything?
So first of all, for viewers, although there is no fixed campus right now, but our campus is being built in Yangyang. It is going to be a huge campus. Right now we have hired almost about 40 buildings, from Ranipul to
Tibet.
Some people point out at 6 mile or 7 miles, saying, is this a Sikkim University? Pointing at one building. But Sikkim University is huge. And in India, or maybe throughout the world, many people they judge a university based on the appearance. Jo dikhta hai, wahi tikhta hai. But to find out what is Sikkim University, you have to spend 1 day or 2 days, because you have to travel from Ranipul, find every building, go inside, because we have hired 40 buildings and every bebuilding is equipped with so many instruments. Behind background where we see all the departments, science departments are fully equipped, and we have some instruments which are more modern than some of the universities which was established
before.
Although this is in public forum, but I can safely say that Sikkim University Chemistry Department or Physics Department is more equipped than North Bengal
Not
University.
Bengal University.
I may be biased, that
Maybe
can be,
biased.
but I know what kind of instruments they have and what we have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel that Sikkim University is one of the best universities in Northeast.
Yeah, Northeast.
Yeah.
Northeast. You're happy. You're in a happy place.
Yeah. I'm happy, and I think I took a right decision not to go to South Korea,
Yeah.
but then stay here with Sikkim University. I know that right now people don't see university campus, anything, but it will come.
It will come.
देर से आएगा, दूर से
Okay, so with saying that, I think we are done here. So thank you so much,
Thank you.
sir, for being my video. It was a pleasure to
Thank
have you.
you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here today I have with me Botany Department, and she is from Psychology Department. So yeah, kindly say a few words about yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Parvati Verma and I am a student of Sikkim University and I am specializing in psychology.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much to be in my video. So I would kindly say a few words about your department, Psychology Department,
Okay, so we have UG, PG, MPhil and PhD in our psychology department, and recently they've stopped taking UG students, so we have masters, MPhil and PhD currently.
Okay.
And we have students from all over India. We have students from Bhutan, Assam, other parts of like West Bengal. So, and from Sikkim itself. So we have students from different parts of India. And if you are interested in studying clinical psychology or specializing in social psychology, then it is best if you continue your masters here or if you opt for the masters here, because that's what our specialization is in.
Oh, okay. So how many seats are there for master students?
We have around 20 seats
20
for
seats,
master
okay.
students.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about MPhil and PhD?
And MPhil and PhD, actually it varies because, like for PhD and MPhil it varies depending on how many seats are already left.
Okay.
So if you already have a PhD student under a particular guide, that seat is full.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it depends. Like for right now, I think we have around 2 to 3 seats in PhD and in MPhil as well 2 to 3 seats. So it depends on how many seats are there. If someone has already passed out from under a guide, then that seat becomes empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great. And when it comes to MPhil and PhD, like there is anything that the viewers need to know if they wanted to apply for PhD in psychology or MPhil in psychology?
Yeah, so I think when you think of a college or when you think of a university, like you said, for masters it's all the same. But when we talk about psychology for PhD and MPhil, we have certain specializations. Like there are various branches of psychology. So we have clinical psychology, social psychology, counseling. So there are different branches of psychology, organizational psychology. Now, when you choose a college or a university, you have to be sure about which specialization of psychology you want to get into. So for us, like in Sikkim University, we have specialization in clinical psychology and social psychology, and other branches might open up later, but as of now we have these two. So if you are a student who's just finished their masters and you want to get into MPhil and PhD, make sure you know about which area you want to get into. So it's better if you are coming here with the mindset of getting into clinical or social psychology.
Today I'm here in the Geography department, and even being in the SU for 2 years, this is my first time that I'm in the Department of Geography, and I have today a research scholar from Geography department, and his name is Dawa Sherpa, though we call him Agya. Yes, Agya means brother, so yeah. And please kindly say a few words about yourself first.
Hi, as he's already introduced me, my name is Dawa. I'm doing PhD. I did my masters from this particular department back then in 2014. I passed out, and then I did my MPhil till 16, and then also I got an opportunity to teach in the department, in the same department for a year as a guest faculty. And to say more on this, I was Secretary for Academic Affairs in Sikkim University Student Association from 17 to 18 for a year. Within that time, I joined my PhD, and now I'm in verge of completion of my PhD that I'm doing from the same department.
Like, kindly say a few words about your department.
So, talking about the department, as you must be aware and you must be well versed with say Sikkim University, though it's a central university, the real campus is yet to get fully function. Yeah. So we are still running on say rented buildings, and if I have to talk about the location of Department of Geography, then it is located along the bypass road, right?
Which is in, of course, Gangtok.
Yeah, which is in Gangtok. So talking about department more, we have 8 faculties. One assistant professor I have recently joined. Within a limited space, we have good library to say, in my own personal experience, right? We have 25 to 30 computers with softwares which are used in geography practicals like ArcGIS and ADAS, along with we have total stations. Okay, and talking about the semester, we have 4 semesters, as you must be aware of. Okay, and we have both the degrees, like for say students who say pursuing MSc in geography and MA in geography, both are admitted. Both the students who have passed out as Bachelor in Arts honors and say Bachelor of Science in honors, both of them are taken into like admission for PGs. And when it comes to say MPhil PhD, it keeps on changing. The number of say admissions or the number of lists keeps on changing. For I think this
So there's
this
no
time,
particular.
no particular. For masters, like we have 25 seats.
What are the criteria to really get into PhD degree or even say MPhil and Masters, especially reference to Geography department? So is there any special criteria or is just a regular normal one for overall SU?
Okay. Say for example, you must be you must have gone through this prospectus. There they will mention about the specialization required to take admission into MPhil PhD. So one has to take into consideration that particularly. Say for that matter, since the number of scholars that are taken into MPhil PhD will be subject to the specialization of the supervisors. The faculty members, they say for that matter, we have 5 faculty members at the moment. So it will be subject to their interest and to their specialization that students will be taken into consideration, especially scholars will be taken. In the Department of Geography, it doesn't matter whether you have NET or you have JRF. What really matters is like whether you are really passionate about doing research or not, first thing. Okay. And the number 2 thing is like whether your passion of doing research in the topic that you are interested to, whether it matches with the interest or with the say expertise of the guide or not. And the proposal, it's entirely the proposal and whether the supervisor or whether the teachers will have the similar expertise. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That matters a lot.
Today I am here in Botany Department, and today I have with me Patrus Lecture, and he is a former first elected president of SUSA and is a student organization basically, and which stands for Sikkim University Students Association. And today I'm going to talk about SU and especially focusing on Botany Department with Patrus Lecture. And yes, kindly say a few words about yourself.
Hello, my name is Patrus Lecture and I am a PhD scholar out here in this department of botany.
Can you kindly tell us about Botany Department, that how many faculties are there, how many batches of students are there?
Department is just nearby the central library.
Yes.
It is just the adjacent building, and also in this particular building we have the examination cell also, right?
Yeah.
If you have any problem for your results, certificates, you can come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, every year, as this is a science department, the department recruits maximum of 22 students.
For masters?
For masters,
Okay,
yeah.
for
We have
masters.
only for masters and PhD. We don't have a MPhil.
Oh, okay.
Direct PhD is there.
Oh, okay. So no MPhil.
So, then we have altogether 7 faculties, 2 professors, 1 assistant associate professor, and remaining are the assistant professor.
Okay.
And all are very expert in their own field.
Expert in their own
Yeah,
field.
we have molecular biology lab.
Okay.
We have plant physiology and biochemistry lab.
Okay.
We have also microbiology lab and taxonomy and biodiversity lab.
Okay.
And we have ecology lab. So all the research is going on in different labs.
Okay.
We have good facilities for research, and we've been doing a good job here. And all the facilities are there. Right now we're in the botany lab.
Yeah,
right?
botany, right.
We have HPLC, we have RT-PCR, everything is there. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about the instruments. It's there.
It's there.
So altogether, we have 15 to 20 research scholars right now in our department,
Okay, that is nice.
and 2 have already graduated.
They have already
PhD.
finished their PhD.
They already finished their PhD, and remaining are submitting and still going on.
And what is the criteria to like get a PhD degree? To get admission in PhD, especially.
So previously, we have you need to have one master degree in botany
Botany, okay.
or the affiliated subjects.
Oh, alright.
But for this year, the criteria has been a little different because this year is basically they're looking for the candidates with masters in botany.
Oh, okay. Specifically masters in botany. Okay.
And also, again, the same thing is there, entrance examination. And in PhD, you have a viva also. You have to face the viva. Yeah.
So, is it necessary to have NET or JRF in order to get into PhD?
Right now, the new criteria of Government of India that even if you have the NET also, JRF, you have to sit for examination.
So, but is there any like
Definitely, there will be a lot of
advantage?
advantages if
Oh,
you
yeah.
have that.
You have high chances of
getting it because you have NET JRF, then they will definitely the faculty would love to choose those students who have that quality.
Who are meeting those criteria, right?
Yes. As well as they'll have one advantage that they'll have the financial assistance to do research.
Oh yes.
So research without funding is very difficult.
Very difficult
As far as
because
I know.
research is something which will take time to finish, right? So of course you have to have like that financial stability, right?
Yeah.
And I have here with me today Suraksha Thapa, and she's a PhD scholar, and she's from Department of Chemistry. So kindly say a few words about yourself.
Hello, I'm Suraksha Thapa. I'm a PhD student from Department of Chemistry, Sikkim University.
Kindly say a few words about your department.
We have around 6 faculty members from different specialization like physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and we have nanochemistry also. And we have sophisticated instruments like we have single crystal XRD. Maybe some people know about it if you are from chemistry department, chemistry background or material science background. We have single crystal XRD, and that single crystal XRD, I don't think it's very rare among the northeastern states. And many students from SMIT, National Institute of Technology, Ravangla, even NBU, they come to our department for their characterization of different samples and all. We have all the chemicals we need. We never had to spend our own money to buy chemicals or anything that we need, thanks to our supervisors and their projects. We have enough facilities and enough infrastructure to get a good research done and to get good publications and to get a good impact of the department and the university as a whole.
What is the procedure for MPhil and PhD here? What are the criteria that professors look for?
Our university do not it's quite flexible as of now at least.
Okay.
So this is they have to have their master's degree with an aggregate of 55%.
Okay.
They have to sit for and they have to apply for the entrance test.
Okay.
And their names should be shortlisted, and the shortlisted names will have to sit for an entrance test.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So entrance test, if they clear their written exam, then they'll have to go for the viva. And if you have cracked NET, JRF or GATE, so obviously your preference will be high.
So hi guys, today I have here with me Mr. Paulin, and he's from Department of Geology. So kindly say a few words about yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Paulin Manghokip. I'm from Department of Geology. I'm doing my PhD in this Department of Geology.
Okay. So you being from outside Sikkim, basically you're from Nagaland, right?
Yes.
And you do stay in the hostel. So kindly let us know about the hostel facilities of SU.
Staying in a hostel far away from home, it's very good. It's a home away from home.
Yes, exactly.
In SU, we have 5 boys hostels and then 4 girls hostels.
Okay.
Among the boys hostels, Tista will be the biggest one, the biggest number of intake, highest number of intake, and then I think our hostel, Jongri Boys Hostel, will be the least number, which we have 35 numbers.
Okay, so when we talk about hostel, of course there's people, I have always heard people saying that the hostel food is really not good. So kindly let us know what is the what do you think about your hostel food?
Yeah, when we talk about hostel food, we are getting good food because we prepare our own menu.
Okay.
We purchase our own stock, our own rations
Okay.
from the from students itself, and then the hostel mess is run by students only
Oh, that's
on
nice.
rotation basis.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I will get, sometimes the other students will get.
Oh, so it will be fair enough for everyone.
Yes, and then in the end of the month we used to do the audit.
Oh, that's nice.
And if we have surplus budget, then we will include for the other next month.
Okay.
So it is like this. Our hostel cooks are also somehow they are good. They are doing their best
Okay.
so far. Whatever we said, the menu they used to prepare for us.
Being a boys' hostel, I think it's very difficult for even the warden to look into it, right?
Yes.
So, what is the environment in your hostel? How is the student, and what are the facilities like they are getting?
In our hostel, the most number rooms shared is three.
Okay.
Three students.
Okay.
Others is 2 rooms each. Our Wi-Fi facility is good as the universities.
Okay.
So we are using the same Wi-Fi. Environment is good because it is far away from the main town.
Okay.
And then good environment for studies. And then we have a small campus where we can play around. And then we have medical facilities. We also have TV facilities.
Okay.
Since it's a boys' hostel, we enjoy most of the time sports channels.
Sports, cricket,
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is the timing for boys to get inside the hostel and go out from the hostel?
According to a university protocol, the hostel entry during summer is 5 a.m. and then 5 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And then for winter, it's 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Now, what are the criteria if my viewers want to opt for the hostel when they are getting admission in the SU? What are the criteria they need to go through?
The criteria to get into the hostel is while filling up your admission form,
Okay.
you need to tick for hostel that you want to stay in hostel.
Okay, so you
And
need
then
to tick
after
that
that,
box.
after that, the university officials will prepare the list according to merit.
Oh, so it will be based on the merit list,
Yeah, basis
right?
on the merit.
What about the categories like ST, SC? Will that be considered?
So far, I don't think it is not considered because it is merit.
Oh, okay.
So you might get, you might not get, and then if you didn't get, also you have to keep on applying. You have to keep on approaching the
Okay.
warden or the provost
Oh,
or the
okay,
other
okay.
officials. And
Okay.
if there is some vacancies, if you are lucky enough, then you will get.
So hi guys, today I have with me Anmol Giri and he's from Department of Physics, and here I am in the Department of Physics. So I'd like to kindly say a few words about yourself.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Anmol Giri and I'm a student out here in Sikkim University, Department of Physics. I'm currently in my 3rd semester.
You stay in PZ, right?
Yeah.
So how difficult it was for you to find PZ at first?
Okay, when I got here, students from my place, I'm from Darjeeling, students from Darjeeling who study in St. Joseph's College, most of the students, they come out here and they pour in huge numbers. And luckily we had some seniors, I had some seniors from the Department of Chemistry, and luckily I found out of PG out here, which is very close to the department building, okay? And I just got admitted in the PG.
So you were lucky enough to get PZ without
Yeah.
doing any hard work,
Yeah,
right?
literally.
Okay. So, but I think it's pretty hard to find PZ even here, right? Because there are a huge number of students who are going out and coming
Yeah, of
in,
course.
and there's like link like from the senior and junior, and they get like all those contacts from their seniors. So if anyone wants to apply here and if they don't have any contact, I think it's pretty hard for them to get.
Yeah, obviously.
I think it's a little bit personal, but how much do you pay for your PZ?
As of now, I pay around 6 grand.
Okay, 6K,
yeah.
right? So 6K, and like what are the facilities that you get there?
Okay, there's no facility that you're talking right now.
Okay,
Matlab, we don't have that kind of hi-fi PG, but then again, we get our breakfast in time, we get our lunch, we get our evening snacks,
Okay.
we get our dinner, and the best thing is that we can go there anytime, cook anything we want, we can have the food which is cooked anytime we want.
Oh.
There's no restriction
You
as of
have
now.
that liberty with you.
Yeah.
So in one room, like how many people will be there?
Okay, so in my PG, we are 3 of us. We stay in a flat. We've got a single room with single beds. And,
Okay, so in one flat there's a 3-room and you like.
yeah, they have segregated into 3 rooms, and we've got our bed.
Oh, okay, so you mean to say that in one room you'll be alone?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no one.
Yeah.
In whole flat there will be other roommates, but
Yeah.
you have your own personal room.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And
that
the
is pretty
privacy
good,
is
yeah.
maintained.
Yeah.
That is all what we need,
Yes,
right?
but it is hardly to get this type of PC, you know. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I have seen in other PCs like if there's one room, there at least 2 or 3 people will be sharing the same room.
Yeah.
So it's pretty difficult, you know.
Yeah.
So by hearing what type of PC are you in, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, and provided we've got Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, yeah, that is nice. That's why it's easy. Otherwise, otherwise, if I have seen in other PCs, it will take like 3K or 4K.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
not really,
but they will not get all those facilities.
Yeah, yeah, of
Wi-Fi
course.
and having their own single room and whatever thing that you wanted to cook. I think they will not provide all those
Yeah,
facilities in
of course.
those type of PC
Yeah.
where they only charge 4 or 3K. You stay in rent, right?
Yeah.
So how hard do you think it's get to rented rooms in Sikkim? Or especially let's consider Gangtok.
Yeah, I think this is like a very, very difficult question. I mean, it's really difficult to get rooms, I think. I mean,
Especially being a girl.
yeah, being like a girl, because see, and the thing is, if you're staying with your friends, if you're in a group like 2 to 3 people, it's still easier. But if you're staying like a single person and you want to look for a single room, then that's more difficult, because sometimes you get rooms which are like very away from the main road, and sometimes there's this water shortage or something. So I think finding rooms in Gangtok is very difficult, especially if you have like a limited budget. And if you're prefer to stay alone. If you are in a group of 3 or 4 people, you can share and it's still easier. But I think that's like a difficult thing when you're looking for it.
Dina is doing really well with her vlogs and videos. I wish her all the very best. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.